Good morning everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's currently day 2 here on board Sky Princess. Today's date is Tuesday the 9th of April 2024. Before we start today's vlog, I just want to apologise for last night. We didn't show you much of the ship yesterday, but I'm sure if you sailed before or cruised before, you'll know how manic embarkation day is. Everyone, all 4,000 of us, are all trying to get our bearings of the ship. Everyone's all congregated into the atrium, and by the time you've got to wait for your cases, wait for your room, sort out what you're doing, it's evening already. So we're hoping to show you a bit more of the ship over the next couple of days, but we do want to apologise in case you was expecting to see more of the ship. I don't believe we're doing a ship tour because Jessica and I find them so long to do, but apologies for that, but I'm sure there's more than enough ship tours on YouTube for you to check it out, but I don't believe that we're doing one today. So the time is around about 10:20. Now Jessica has left and went down to the Vista Lounge because yesterday we did mention there's a free bingo game today at 11 o'clock, and you had to go and pick up your free bingo ticket yesterday in the casino. Now this ticket is only valid for the 11 o'clock bingo in the Vista Lounge today, and the lady who gave it to us said that you get there early to get a seat because it being free bingo, a lot of people are going to be there and you might not get a seat. So Jessica left probably about 10 minutes ago, went down to the Vista Lounge to get a table for us. Not only that, with us being in the cabin towards the front of the ship, the water has been very choppy today, or last night and this morning, so the front of the ship is feeling the most of the, you know, the force of the waves. So we are feeling a lot rocky, probably more than what, say, the back of the ship or the middle of the ship is. Jessica, bless her, wasn't feeling very well due to the rockiness of the ship. I do remember hearing her getting up a couple of times during the night and being sick. Luckily I was okay. I mean, it's not making me feel that ill, but if I had to put up with another few days of this, it probably would, especially if I've eaten a lot or drunk a lot, but hopefully it'll quieten down. But obviously being at the front of the ship, when it's going forwards, the front of the ship is hitting the waves and bouncing down, and it is a little bit rocky. Probably the worst we've ever had it on, but then again, we've never stayed at the front of a ship. We've always been told not to stay towards too far of the front because that's why, and obviously now we know why. But it's not doing much for me, I must admit. I'm okay at it. I don't think I could put up with it for much longer, I must admit, but Jess had to get out of the room, go down to the Vista Lounge, which is at the back of the ship, I believe, so she's away so she can feel okay. I'm going to go down in a few minutes. I just need to take my medication, and I think that's everything I need to do. After the jackpot bingo at 11, I think that's going to take us to about half 11, quarter to 12. I do think we're going to go for some food somewhere, maybe lunch, but we didn't have breakfast this morning purely because Jessica didn't feel too well and she didn't think she could stomach anything, so I thought I'd just stay with her just in case she, you know, if anything happened bad. But she was okay. She was sick a couple of times, but there's not much we can do about it at the moment. We've got some Dramamine, which is an anti-sickness tablet that we brought on the Enchantment of the Seas a couple of years back. It's still in date, so she might have to take a couple of those, but if not, I'm sure we can get something on board here. But that's everything so far. Next stop, you will see us in the Vista Lounge, hopefully winning the jackpot bingo and coming back with a couple of grand.
Hello, my name is Sue Holderness. You might know me better as Marlene, and I just want to say welcome to Holiday with the Heathers.
Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me?
Alright, well, I'm going to my room. I'll see you later. Yes, I will. Alright, that was pretty good.
need more
Yes,
tickets.
I have.
You don't have purchase any more tickets? We have 4 tickets.
Well, hello everyone and welcome to Bingo. I hope you're all excited for today's bingo session. Now if you haven't already, you can speak to our casino team about our bonus Fireball. So here's how it works. For just $5, you can double your prize money. So at the start of each game, we pick a random number to be the Fireball. And when this number is called and it's part of your winning pattern, you double your prize money. How exciting is that? And for just $5, you're covered for all 4 games, including game number 4, that coverall up to the 50th ball. So if you are interested, you can go and speak to our casino team so they can get you fireballed.
How our jackpot works is we have a 50 ball limit. So you will need to get your coverall within 50 balls or less, okay? If we do not have a winner within 50 balls or less, we continue on the same cards with the same numbers until we do get a winner who gets a very lucky consolation prize, okay my friends? So, at the moment, our jackpot is
$1,000!
That'll be going straight on another cruise.
Now, we will pick out the Fireball for this game, and to reiterate, the Fireball will be up to that 50th ball. Okay, after the 50th ball, we will extinguish the Fireball. B8. We've got B8.
One little snowman.
What about this? Do you want a little snowman? Where's that from? Easy peasy.
I've got a joke
right?
as well.
Oh gosh, okay.
What did 0 say to 8?
I don't know.
Nice belt.
That actually got a laugh. Well done. Or cry, I don't know.
Next one.
073. 065. 065.
I need 3 now.
Staying alive.
So my ticket, I needed 3. Jesse's ticket needed 3.
4, 3, 2,
So close.
1.
Oh well. There's always next time, isn't there? Yeah.
Okay, my friends. Well, thank you guys so much for joining Callum and I for this session of bingo. We will be back here at 2:30 for another session of bingo, and it'll be the exact same on your last UC day as well, 11 and 2:30. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Well done on your bingos, and we'll see you very soon. So goodbye.
See you later.
And especially thank you to all of you for coming to my show. Do feel free to stop me as we go around the ship if you've got any questions, even selfies, except at 6:30 when I've got no makeup on. And do come on Thursday. On Thursday at noon, I'll be sitting here nattering with Lucy, and do feel free to ask me any questions then, and we'll have a bit of a giggle. Thank you again for coming, and enjoy the rest of your cruise. Hello everybody, Sue Holderness here. That's no good. It's the captain. Hello, my name is Sue Holderness, and you might know me better as Marlene, and I just want to say welcome to Holiday with the Heathers.
Hi everyone, so you would have last seen us properly in the Vista Lounge. Unfortunately we didn't win the jackpot bingo.
It was fun though.
It was really good. We was both 3 numbers away, but we didn't win it, did we?
No.
When I first met Jess in the Vista Lounge, she told me, Wayne, who's Sue Holderness? And I was like,
I knew who it was.
and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Marlene from Only Fools and Horses. Now I'm a massive Only Fools and Horses fan, and I never knew she was on board. And I said, well, what about her? What about Sue Holderness? Why have you brought her up? She goes, well, she's doing a talk in the Princess Theatre. And I was like, oh, I hope the bingo finishes before we go, before she finishes. Luckily we came running straight in here. We just caught the end of her talk, literally 30 seconds. Literally the last 30 seconds of her talk we caught. So I don't know what she was talking about, we missed it. But she said if anyone wants pictures or, you know, selfies or come and speak to her, she will be available around the ship. So we was like, I've got to get this opportunity. So we literally ran, didn't we, for her, ambushed her. We've got a nice picture. Jess will put the pictures in, won't you, somewhere?
Yeah, just here.
And then you went back and asked her if she could be on a vlog, didn't you?
Yeah, she was so nice. And if any of you don't know, I think it was our 8th wedding anniversary or something like that.
No, it was I think it was 6.
6th or 7th or 8th or one of them.
Definitely 6.
I got Wayne a recorded video, a very expensive recorded video of John Chalice, sadly before he died. But he went to town for about 5 minutes doing quotes from Only Fools and Horses, Benidorm, and we've just met his missus.
Really, I'm so happy.
She's so lovely, and she was so happy about the work that we're doing. And thank you to the other creators that came over and say hello as well, because they overheard our conversation. But she was so happy. She was
I'm buzzing.
nice.
I'm so happy I met her.
And what do you say?
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
I didn't even know
it at the beginning. I'm sorry if I've not been on camera much today. It's really
I did explain.
bad. I'm so poorly, but I'm getting there. But that's made me feel so much better.
The thing is, when I got the itinerary through last night, I did look at it all, and I never noticed it. Never noticed it. It's only because Jess mentioned it.
It said celebrity presenter as well.
And as I got into the bingo, met Jess. She was like, "Wayne, who's Sir Wilderness?" And I was like, I'm certain that is Marlene. I'm sure it is. And Jess was
well,
like...
I knew it was Marlene because they said, but I was trying to catch
and
you
I was
out.
like, yeah, that's Marlene, I'm sure. He goes, well, what about her? And she's in Princess Cruises, Princess Live tonight, or Princess Theatre, doing a talk. I was like, I need to get there. So I was hoping that the bingo would finish just in time.
Well, she's doing something again on Thursday. Apparently during this one she spoke all about her time and what she did on the show and her experience and stuff like that. She just did a brief history of what her career's been. But oh my god, that woman has aged well.
Yes.
She's beautiful.
Very good looking lady, yeah.
Like, she is stunning. Her husband is so nice, so understated, because she just looks like a supermodel, but he was so lovely. And they were telling us a little bit about when they worked with John, and that he was a little minx, just as he was off stage and on stage.
Come on now, Marlene. I'm really happy I met her. Well,
look how happy he is.
I love to meet anyone from Only Fools and Horses, to be honest.
Oh, I told Sue as well, when I first met Wayne was around the corner because I think he was a bit camera shy. I told Sue that when we met 12 years ago...
No, I wasn't camera shy. I was trying to send the pictures from your phone to my phone before you ended up deleting them by mistake. That's what I was trying to do.
So I told them that 12 years ago when we met, Wayne had all these one-liners that I was so impressed with, and the husband said, oh, there's some really good pickup lines. But now I've realised after watching a couple of the episodes, because we're still trying to get through them, aren't we? You've watched them thousands.
I've watched them thousands of times.
They weren't Wayne's chat-up lines at all. They were Del Boys.
They were Del Boys.
And John's.
Yeah. Right, what we're going to do now then, because
So
I don't think anything's going to bring me down from that. What we're going to do now?
Let's just wander and we'll be back.
There is a talk with Lucy all about La Coruña at 1 o'clock.
Calling over.
And I'm a little bit hungry, so should we go and get some food, a drink, and then maybe go and listen to that?
Yeah, maybe.
Yep, right. See you soon, folks. Bye. I'm so hungry. Are you getting a burger?
I don't know yet. Yeah. I'm okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Water? I think I'll get a tea, but I can get that myself. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So the talk about La Coruña wasn't a talk about La Coruña, it's about a place in Bordeaux, isn't it?
Just outside.
Yeah, and we're not and we're not going there just yet, are we? So we decided that because we're hungry, we'll go to the Salty Dog and we both get a burger and chips each.
I'm not hungry, I'm just going to try and see if it helps.
Yeah, so you've just gone for a plain cheeseburger with fries, haven't you?
Yeah.
And I've gone for a BLT without the tomato and cheese and bacon fries with onion. So enjoy. I need this, I'm starving. And we've got a nice view today of the ocean. Yeah. Very.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So enjoy.
Oh, they just shook that titty. Oh my word. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in here, this has been an amazing martini gentlemen. We're not done just yet. We're not done.
Hello. Hi everyone. So it's been a little bit later on now since you last saw us.
Sorry if I look really tired, I'm so sleepy.
You're still not feeling 100%, are you? No. Even though the rocking sort of subsided a bit, it's still not 100%, is it?
It doesn't like me, is it? I'm usually fine.
Yeah. So after the highs of meeting Sue, or,
God, it's so good.
or Marlene, you were last seeing us in Salty Dog, getting a burger. We took that into the buffet and had that with a brew. And we got chatting to a lovely couple, didn't we? That lasted, what, about an hour or so?
Yeah, I was chatting to him because he had a cochlear implant and he was so informative. He said most people don't want to listen to him waffling on. He was so nice, and thank you so much for your time. I don't think you'll be watching our channel, but thank you so much. Tony,
that was his name. Yeah, that was it.
The world.
Yeah.
I will be getting a cochlear implant in the future. I don't know when. I'm waiting for cross hearing aids, but I will be getting a little device put into my head. So thank you for that, Tony.
So once we've done that, we rushed to the atrium to try and see the last bit of the cocktail making show extravaganza. Yeah, that was good. I did pick up a little bit of footage. I don't know how much you're going to see because there were a lot of people walking in front of the camera. They did. I don't think they knew I was recording, but
that's not their problem,
I'm sure you can work your magic and get a bit of it. Then we went to guest services with a query to speak to them about, so that's all sorted now, isn't it?
Yeah, we were meant to be collaborating with Princess Cruises on passes to the sanctuary, but due to the adverse weather conditions today, the sanctuary is now closed, and there's been a little bit of confusion with that. But now we know why we can't collaborate is because of the weather. And later on in the week, we just want to enjoy our last day, experiencing the ship. I would have liked to have done it today, but that's out of their control. It's been an amazing time.
Oh, it's been brilliant. And then after that, we have come up to Alfredo's because it's celebration night tonight. And as Jess and I are not doing celebration night, we can't really in the main dining rooms tonight, can we? Because you have to be dressed to the nines for that, don't you?
Still getting dressed up, just not like black tie.
So the only options are the buffet, International Cafe, Alfredo's, or Salty Dog. Now we've had Salty Dog already today, haven't we? So we don't want that. So we might come to Alfredo's. So we came to Alfredo's, which you'll just see behind Jess. And we asked if we can book a table for tonight, but they said they don't do bookings. It's a first come, first served. So what we think we might do is have a little mooch around the ship for a bit longer, go and get ready a lot earlier, come back, have a delicious pizza or pasta or something, and that frees us up then for the rest of the night, doesn't it?
If the queues are too long to get in, we will then go to the buffet. I'm getting on that karaoke tonight.
We want to be done so you can get on karaoke, don't we? Yeah, so we're just gonna. So we're just gonna mooch around the ship. There's nothing particularly on in the magazine or the entertainment guide that we're interested in at the moment, is there?
Not that we're interested.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but nothing that we're interested in at the moment. So what we're going to do is maybe just sit here, maybe get a drink, chill for a bit, have a little mooch because there's still places we're not seen, and then go back to the cabin.
Mooch? Do you mean look around?
Yeah, mooch. There's still places we're not seen yet, isn't there? Have a look around there and then go back to the cabin early, get dressed, get ready, and then come out earlier than planned, and then hopefully we'll get some pizza and Alfredo's just behind you there.
I will be having probably an earlier night than last night because I want to get up early.
And also the clocks go forward an hour today, so at 2 o'clock, if we stay till 2 o'clock in the morning, it jumps to 3 o'clock. So
I'll probably stay till maybe midnight and then come back because I've not slept, have I?
No, you was up all night being sick when you were a little seasick.
And I was going to go for a nap, but then why would I want to go back into that cabin?
It's even worse in the cabin, isn't
it? If you stay in the centre of the ship, it's very stable.
And we are actually in the centre now, as you can see. That is the atrium down there. That's deck 5. We've come up to deck 7 to speak to Alfredo's, haven't we? And we've got
ship is stunning.
And we've got a table here. We're just waiting for some drinks, aren't we, at the moment?
So yeah, so it's more stable in the middle, isn't it?
Yeah,
which is
just a
pretty
tip.
obvious though, isn't it, that?
So a gentleman last night said if the ship is hitching, I think he said, it's not as bad, but apparently the ship was rolling. I don't know what rolling means, but apparently that is really dangerous.
We was going through the Bay of Biscay, which is notoriously rough waters anyway, isn't it?
We've been through it before, and it was bad.
Well, we've been through it quite a few times, but it
was horrific.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Horrendous.
When
the doors were opening, the door to the bathroom, we shut it and it still flew open. And down the sides of the bed, I didn't show you in the room tour, I got Wayne to show you tonight, there's like 2 little lights that come on.
And motion detected lights, aren't they?
Oh my god, they kept going off every 2 minutes because the ship was moving. They kept thinking that obviously...
Well, our duvet kept flapping, didn't it? And obviously it set off the motion lights, so every couple of minutes the lights were kept turning on.
I've not slept 1 wink. Usually I could be like, yeah, I've slept a little. I've not slept a wink.
I slept like a baby.
Oh, I know, you snore until the cows come home. But yeah, we're just going to chill here for a bit. But yeah, that tip is get a cabin in the centre of the ship. Don't get one on deck 15 at the top.
It's always more. I mean, I think everyone would have felt it because how bad the water was, but because we're at the front.
What's going on?
Right,
it was awful.
We've been waffling now for 5 minutes, so let's give them a rest at home, shall we? And let's enjoy ourselves, yeah?
See you in another minute for a long conversation.
Bye, folks.
Appreciate what it does. You can appreciate that it's one of the world's...
It's just finding the right game.
Once again, the rules are maximum of no more than 6 in a team, so if you are by yourself and you want to join somebody else, then feel free to join another team if you like. Make some new friends while you're here at the quizzes. As I mentioned, 20 general knowledge questions. I've done quizzes for lots of years, and we'll begin with our first question. So the first question today is, which country is famous for its chocolate and is home to brands like Lindt and Toblerone? It's a nice easy one for you to start off with today. So which country is famous for its chocolate and is home to brands like Lindt and Toblerone? So go from drink to music for question number 8. Which band has had albums titled Rubber Soul, Revolver and Magical Mystery Tour? Which band has had albums titled Rubber Soul, Magical Mystery Tour and Revolver? Anybody still got these albums somewhere in the garage or in the loft at home? Or some of you at the back there. These are multi-billion-pound organisations all over the world. They spend a lot of money on advertising and slogans and product advertising. Okay, and a final one. I always like to finish off with something a little bit fun for the final question on my trivias. Which coffee shop was founded first? Was it Starbucks? Was it Tim Hortons? Or was it Costa Coffee? So which of those 3 were founded first? Hortons, or was it the British Costa Coffee?
That's what I'd have gone for.
Which was founded, invented first.
So as you can see, we made it back up to the cabin. We just left Princess Live. We didn't do too bad on the quiz. We got 10 out of 20, so we're halfway there. But someone won with 2 teams got 16, then it went to a tiebreaker, and the question was how many episodes were there of Game of Thrones. Jess and I put 48, Jess put 72 originally, but then she changed it to 82 and the answer was 73, so she wasn't far off. So we just come back up to the cabin now, because the idea or the logic behind it is if we get dressed and washed early, we can get out earlier, we can have dinner earlier, and that frees us up for the evening, because if we go out late for dinner, by the time we've had dinner it's 9-10 o'clock and most of the stuff that we want to see and do is over. So we've come up here a little bit earlier, it's about 4:45, get dressed, and then we can head out. Now the plan is to either go to Alfredo's for dinner, providing it's there's some availability, but at 6:45 I believe the captain's doing a champagne waterfall in the plaza in the main atrium, so me and Jess want to go and watch that. So hopefully we can watch that, then go and get some pizza. If not, it's going to be a buffet, which doesn't bother us. We could eat in the main dining room if we were doing the celebration night, but we're not doing it on this trip. We do enjoy doing them, but on this trip we've decided to leave it, so we can't eat in the main dining room tonight. So we don't want salty dog today because we already had that for lunch, so we've only got a couple of options really. So it's probably going to be either buffet or Alfredo's, depending on the availability. But we're going to get dressed, or get showered, get dressed, get ready, and we'll check in with you later. See you folks.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do?